It's sleek, fast, and packed with tech you'd expect in a jet, but it's a single-engine piston plane. This is the $1.3 million Cirrus SR-Twenty-Two-T, one of the most advanced and luxurious personal aircraft in the world. Today, we're stepping inside to see why it's the go-to choice for pilots who want style, safety, and performance in one perfect package. Cabins. Step inside the SR-Twenty-Two-T, and you immediately understand why this aircraft has become the go-to choice for successful entrepreneurs and business executives. The cabin measures 49 inches wide at the shoulders. That's wider than most luxury sedans. You've got 47 inches of height, so unless you're exceptionally tall, you'll have plenty of headroom. The length gives you enough space to stretch out, with a total cabin volume of 76 cubic feet. But it's not just about the numbers. Cirrus has designed this cabin with the modern traveler in mind. Each seat is individually crafted with premium leather that would make a luxury car manufacturer envious. The seats don't just look good. They're ergonomically designed for long flights, with multiple adjustment points and lumbar support that'll keep you comfortable whether you're flying from New York to Miami or making a quick hop to the next state over. The visibility in this aircraft is absolutely spectacular. Cirrus designed the SR-Twenty-Two-T with massive windows that wrap around the cabin, giving you panoramic views that'll make commercial aviation feel like riding in a tunnel. The windows aren't just big. They're positioned perfectly to maximize the viewing experience for both pilot and passengers. Storage is something Cirrus really got right. You've got a baggage compartment that can handle 130 pounds of gear, plus additional storage throughout the cabin for all your personal items. The door design is particularly clever. It's a single piece that swings up and forward, making entry and exit smooth and elegant. No awkward climbing or squeezing through tiny openings here. The environmental control system keeps the cabin at the perfect temperature and pressure, while the noise levels are remarkably low thanks to advanced sound dampening materials throughout the fuselage. You can actually have a normal conversation without shouting, something that's not possible in many aircraft in this class. Cockpits. Slide into the pilot's seat of the SR-Twenty-Two-T, and you're looking at what might be the most advanced single-engine cockpit ever created. The centerpiece is the Garmin Perspective Plus avionics suite, a system so sophisticated that it would have been science fiction just 20 years ago. You've got two massive 12-inch high-definition displays dominating your field of view. The primary flight display on your left shows all your critical flight information with crystal clarity, while the multi-function display on your right handles navigation, weather, traffic, terrain, and dozens of other functions. These aren't just computer screens. They're your window into every aspect of your flight. The synthetic vision technology is absolutely mind-blowing. Even in complete darkness or heavy clouds, you can see a computer-generated view of the terrain ahead, complete with runways, obstacles, and traffic. It's like having X-ray vision for pilots. The system even shows you a virtual runway environment during approaches, making landings safer and more precise than ever before. Weather radar is built right into the system, giving you real-time updates on storms, turbulence, and precipitation along your route. The Traffic Information Service shows you every aircraft within dozens of miles, displaying their altitude, direction, and relative threat level. You're not flying blind. You're flying with more situational awareness than most airline pilots had just a few years ago. The autopilot system is so advanced, it can fly the entire aircraft from takeoff to landing. It'll navigate complex airways, make altitude changes, and even execute precision approaches to minimums that would challenge experienced pilots. But here's the really impressive part. If you become incapacitated, the system has an emergency mode that will automatically fly to the nearest suitable airport and land the aircraft safely. Stick around until the end to see the one feature that makes this aircraft absolutely unique among all single-engine planes. Something that could literally save your life and has already saved hundreds of others. Engine and performance. Under the cowling, the SR-Twenty-Two-T packs a Continental IO 550N engine that produces 315 horsepower. But it's not just about raw power. This engine is turbocharged, which means it maintains its performance even at high altitudes where other naturally aspirated engines would be gasping for air. This turbocharging system allows the SR-Twenty-Two-T to cruise at altitudes up to 25,000 feet, where you're above most weather, turbulence, and air traffic. Up there, you're flying in the same airspace as the airlines, benefiting from smooth air and favorable winds that can dramatically reduce your flight times. Performance numbers that'll blow your mind. This aircraft will cruise at 213 miles per hour at 75% power. That's faster than driving on most highways, except you're going in a straight line over mountains, cities, and traffic jams. The range is equally impressive. You can fly over 1,000 miles without stopping for fuel, making coast-to-coast trips possible with just one fuel stop. The flight experience itself is remarkable. The aircraft is incredibly stable and predictable, with handling characteristics that inspire confidence in both new and experienced pilots. The controls are perfectly balanced, and the aircraft responds precisely to your inputs without any nasty surprises or quirks. Turbulence that would bounce passengers around in other aircraft barely registers in the SR-Twenty-Two-T, thanks to its modern design and excellent weight distribution. The wing design provides exceptional lift characteristics and stall behavior that's forgiving and predictable. Landing performance is outstanding, with the ability to operate from airports as short as 2,500 feet. This opens up access to thousands of smaller airports that larger aircraft simply cannot use, giving you direct access to destinations that would require long drives from major airports. Costs. The SR-Twenty-Two-T carries a base price of approximately $1,300,000 new from the factory. Yes, that's a significant investment. But when you consider what you're getting, the most advanced avionics, the safest design, and performance that rivals aircraft costing twice as much, the value proposition becomes clear. For those looking at charter options, you can expect to pay around $1,500 to $2,000 per flight hour, depending on your location and specific requirements. This makes it accessible for occasional use while you're building flight hours or deciding if aircraft ownership makes sense for your mission. The resale value of Cirrus aircraft has historically been strong, making them not just a tool for transportation, but also a reasonable investment that holds its value better than most general aviation aircraft. The game-changing safety feature. Here's what makes the SR-Twenty-Two-T absolutely unique: the Cirrus Airframe Parachute System, or CAPS. This is a giant parachute built into the aircraft that can deploy in an emergency and lower the entire airplane safely to the ground. We're talking about a parachute large enough to support the entire weight of the aircraft and its occupants. This system has already saved over 200 lives in real-world emergencies. Engine failures, structural problems, pilot incapacitation, severe weather, situations that would be catastrophic in any other aircraft become survivable in the SR-Twenty-Two-T. The parachute deploys in seconds and brings the aircraft down at a descent rate that, while firm, is absolutely survivable. No other single-engine aircraft in the world offers this level of safety backup. It's literally like having an ejection seat for the entire airplane. This feature alone has revolutionized single-engine flying, making it safer than it has ever been in the history of aviation. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the world of ultimate luxury, a like and a subscription would mean the world. And for those who dream of flying in style, click right here to watch our video on why the Sling TSI is the best budget airplane. See you in the skies.